आज हम हाथी को गिनती सिखाएंगे।
You know, I was in a village recently and I met a girl, her name was Naraz Nath.
School.
And she's named Naraz Nath because everybody was so angry when a girl was born. I met another girl, her name is Antim Bala, because everybody hoped that that would be the last girl who would be born.
मैं बड़ी होकर पुलिस बनना चाहती हूँ।
टीचर बनना चाहती हूँ।
One of our Team Balika volunteers who really struggled against all the odds and is now teaching, her name is Achuki, the one who has already arrived. Not wanted, but has arrived. This is what I hope we will be rid of in 10 years, or at least in my lifetime.
And Safina Hussein's weapon in this battle is education, specifically education of our girls. Post her studies from the London School of Economics and Political Sciences, Safina Hussein worked extensively with rural and urban underserved communities in South America, Africa and Asia. It was after 10 years of grassroots community work that Safina returned to India and in 2007 started Educate Girls. Leveraging existing community and government resources for girls' education, Educate Girls today covers 21,000 schools across 15 districts of Rajasthan and Madhya Pradesh and works with 2 million children. Not just enrollment and retention, the venture is also focused on improving the learning cycle of every child in educationally backward districts and has positively impacted the learning outcomes of 6.5 lakh children today. But the start wasn't easy.
We would get a lot of backlash. If we asked women to speak in the meetings, the men would walk away saying, "Inki himmat kaise hui hamare samne baat karne ki." When we would go door to door for our survey, we usually do the survey just before the school year starts, so it's in the peak of summer. So then they'd be like, you know, they'd call you mad dogs, people would chase you out, people say, एकदम पागल कुत्ते ही हैं जो इतनी गर्मी में घर घर जाते हैं लड़कियों को ढूंढने के लिए. So there was a lot of pushback and very difficult from a community level. But it got easier over time. As we got better, we kind of realized what are the strategies to use and what not to do.
And one of the strategies that worked for Educate Girls was to facilitate community ownership through Team Balika. Educate Girls has over 10,000 Team Balika or community volunteers who work as champions for girls' education. Team Balika not only helps identify out-of-school girls in their villages, but also helps bring these girls back to school. The NGO trains its Team Balika volunteers to implement creative learning curriculum using its teaching kits or Gyan Ka Pitara. Having enrolled 2 lakh schoolgirls to date, generating revenue still is a challenge.
Our model is very grant-based. You know, there are very limited sources of revenue when parents are not willing to send a girl to a free government school. There is not much. You know, they're not going to spend anything on her. In any case, in most areas, you know, your goat is an asset and your girl is a liability. So that's the framework that we're working in. So it's very hard to make an income-generating model out of girls' education. So everything is grant-based, donation-based. However, we have piloted an innovative financial tool, which is the Development Impact Bond, a payment for results mechanism, which can actually create more sustainability in terms of resources.
A first-of-its-kind development impact bond in education across the world, Safina tells us that this innovative tool not only has the potential to bring in new revenues, but also ties money to pure impact. Working only in rural, remote and tribal areas, Educate Girls has shown tremendous growth. The organization has scaled from 15 to a team of 1,400 full-time employees, from 50 schools to over 21,000 schools, and today impacts 4.9 million individuals. Safina also claims that the Educate Girls result-based model is not only scalable and replicable, but is also low-cost and highly evidence-based.
Our hope is, you know, that in 5 years we're working with 5 million children annually. So that is our own internal ambition, is to grow and scale to that level. But my bigger ambition is that we get to an India where sons and daughters are equal. So there doesn't need to be an educate girls, where a girl is valued as much as a boy.
Safina's focus for 2018 will also be to scale to more districts and to reach over 2.5 million children. Moreover, it is also now in the third year of the 3-year Development Impact Bond pilot project and is on course to achieve the deliverables promised. The organization's focus to bring systemic reforms is what will perhaps help bring India's 3 million out-of-school girls back to school.
Change Agents, Social Entrepreneur of the Year 2017, powered by Young Turks.